to Park Theater. To ensure the safety of our performers and the enjoyment of all patrons, please turn off all cell phones. Video recording and photography are not permitted. Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy the show.
Your boat offshore?
Yes.
A big boat.
Well, it belongs to my family.
You come for the weekend?
Yes, yes, at least.
You're friends of my sister.
Your sister?
My uncle?
Your uncle?
I don't mean to be rude, but who was it that invited you?
Invited us.
You didn't come to the party? You mean you're not a guest?
Oh. You mean this is your home? I'm in your home.
Yes. Well, it's my uncle's house, actually.
That's so big, I thought it was a hotel.
We have a big family.
I am so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Where do you come from?
Greece.
Greece. You mean just now?
Yes. My sisters and I, we had to be married to our cousins, but we didn't want to. But we had to, so when the wedding day came, we just got on our boats and left, so here we are.
Just like that.
Yes.
Just walked away from the altar and sailed away from Greece.
Yes. Where are we?
Italy. This is Italy.
Oh. Italy. I love Italy.
Yes. Well, yes. So do I. And your sisters are still on the boat?
Yes. Most of them came ashore. There are 50 of us altogether.
15?
50. 50 sisters.
I don't think even I know anyone who has 50 sisters. And you're all to get married to your cousins?
Yes.
To your cousins?
Yes. My sisters and I, we're looking for asylum. We wanted to be taken in here so that we don't have to marry our cousins.
You want to be taken in as immigrants?
As refugees.
Refugees. From,
Greece.
I mean from, political oppression or war.
Or kidnapping. Or rape.
From rape.
By our cousins.
Well, marriage, really.
Not if we can help it.
I see.
You seem like a good person, Giuliano. We need your help.
You should talk to my uncle, Piero. He has connections. Stay here. If you'll stay right here, I will bring them out for you.
Thank you.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. Don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me what to say. Please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. I'm young, and I love to be young. I'm free, and I love to be free to live my life the way I want, to say and do whatever I please. You don't own me, no. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay. Don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me what to say. Squeeze when I go out with you. Don't put. So, today is your wedding day?
No.
You're trying on your dresses because your wedding day is coming soon.
No.
No, we're not getting married. You have been married already,
No.
so it's none of my business. And yet I can tell you that it is a wonderful thing. Imagine that. No husbands at your age, and children. When I was your age already, I had 3 sons. Now I have 13 sons.
13 sons?
My oldest, that's Piero. He stays home here with his mother. He's a good boy. But too old for you.
We were hoping to meet Piero. We wanted to
But sing in San Paolo. He lives just next door. A dottore. He takes good care of people here in town. Married, 5 children. A good boy. Paolo is Giuliano's father. Have you met Giuliano?
Yes, and actually we wanted to
My third son. He's in business here in town. Visits me every week, every Sunday without fail. Also married. 4 children. A good boy.
Excuse me, but
My 4th son, he was a super child. Cherubic, such little cheek, such a tender boy. Sunny disposition. Oh, he joined the church. My 5th son, he's also in business here in town. But then in soap operas with the stories of love affairs and God knows what not. He's not killing people. No. My 12th son, he isn't killing anybody either. But he has his love affairs. He argues all the time with his wife. He keeps her like a tramp. He spends all that money going in and there for soccer games. But a good man is hard to find. That's so true. Still, he's always getting into fights. He comes home in the middle of the night. Nobody's perfect. No. He loves his children. That's a good thing. My youngest son. He likes to ride the motorcycles. He likes to be in Rome with the young movie actresses and the parties. He's my baby.
I see.
So, what do I have left? Now you see why I love my Piero so much and want to protect him. My oldest son, who is too old for you. You're staying for dinner?
We haven't been invited.
Piero, you should make them stay for dinner. They're good girls. I never had daughters. Imagine that.
Giuliano, mi dispiace, ma sì, fa niente. May I offer you something?
No, thank you.
A glass of wine,
No, thank you.
coffee, tea,
No, thanks.
something to eat.
No, thank you.
Actually, I don't know how to say this. I don't want to complain. It's just you don't seem to have a lot of products.
Products.
You know, soaps and creams, things like.
Olympia.
Well, it's just when you've been traveling, and when you've been traveling, you hope at the end of the journey to find some like oil, blade, moisturizing body wash, or John French Sheerbond shampoo conditioner for high-minded blondes.
Olympia.
Look, I know this isn't a hotel, so you wouldn't have everything, but maybe some Estee Lauder 24 karat color golden body cream with sunblock, some fetish flow glitter body art and soiree, some exquisite apples eye cream, but not into for me. Some matte lip gloss and pink poodle. You know, just some things that make a girl feel, you know, fresh.
Olympia.
I'm afraid I don't know of these things, but I'll ask Giuliano to go out and see what he can find.
Thank you.
Actually, we were hoping to ask if you could take us in.
Take you in.
Your nephew Giuliano says that you have some connections
Oh,
and that you might be able to help us out.
well, of course. This is a country where people know one another, and Giuliano was right. Sometimes these connections can be useful. If, for example, you were a member of my family, certainly I would just take you in. But I don't know you.
But we are related. In a way. Our family came from Greece to Sicily, and from Sicily to Syracuse, and from Syracuse to Taormina, and from Taormina to Golfo de San Eufemia, and from there up the coast of Italy to where we are now. So we're probably members of the same family, you and I.
Descended from Zeus, you mean?
Yes, we're all sort of goddesses in a way.
Indeed. It's very intriguing to recover a family connection to Zeus. And where is your father, meanwhile? Is he not able to take care of you?
Our father signed a contract to give us away.
To your cousins from Greece?
From America. They went from Greece to America, and now they're rich and think they can take whatever they want.
And the courts in your country, they would enforce such a contract?
It's an old contract. It seems they will. We have nothing against men.
Well, not all of us.
But what these men have in mind is unusual.
Or else all too usual.
You know, as it happens, I have some house guests here for the weekend. And I would be delighted if you would all join us here for dinner. Stay the night if you like until you get your bearings. But as for the difficulties you find yourselves in, disagreeable as they are, and as much as I would like to help, this is not my business.
Whose business is it then, if not yours? You're a human being.
As a relative.
A relative.
This is a crisis.
And yet, you know I am not the Red Cross.
And so?
So to be frank, I can't just take in every refugee who comes into my garden.
Why not?
Because the next thing I know, I would have a refugee camp here at my home. I'd have a house full of Kosovars and Igbo and Tutsis, boat people from China, and God knows what all.
That would be nice.
I don't think I can open my doors to the whole world.
Look at you.
You're a rich person?
Okay. Well, then, what if I were to say yes, I can do my part? In fact, I'm not a bad person entirely. Some people even think of me as a generous person, and I can help. But why should I help you? Shouldn't I rather look around the world and say, no, not these people perhaps, but someone else has the greater claim on my attention?
But we're here.
Yes.
We're here on your terrace. Why look for someone else? I mean, look somewhere else if you'd like. But we are here.
And yet I know nothing of this dispute. I don't know whether these fellows have some rights too. What shall I do if they come to me and say, you've abducted our women, give us our women or we'll shoot? What do I know? I don't know what sort of fellows they are. I should put myself, perhaps my life on the line, knowing nothing. And the life of my nephew, my brother next door, my brother's sons. I put their lives on the line for what? To save you whom I've never met before. I don't know what this is about. Why would I do this?
Because it's right.
I understand it may be right, but one doesn't always go around doing what's right. I've never heard of such a thing. The world is a complicated place.
It's not that no one's never said no to me, but I don't think I've ever asked a guy to save me in a situation like this and had him say no.
There's only one question to ask. Do we want to marry them or not? No, we don't. Are you going to let them drag us away from your house and do whatever they want with us? Think of it this way. If you don't take us in, my sisters and I will hang ourselves here on your terrace. 50 dead women hanging off the front of your house.
Hang yourselves?
What choice do we have?
Shall we ask your mother what she thinks will be right?
You're right. Of course you're right. I beg your pardon. Of course I'll take you in. I don't know what I was thinking.
Thank you.
I beg your pardon, really. I wasn't quite absorbing what it was you were saying. I'll tell my mother you will stay with us for dinner, and then we'll talk and see what's to be done. Please, make yourselves at home, and if there's anything at all you want, please ask.
Now you see, there are men who are kind and decent. Not so kind and decent if he's not threatened with the scandal of dead women hanging off his house.
I like to. You should give a person the benefit of the doubt.
You think you found this man's good side? Men don't have a good side.
I've known men who have a good side, Diana.
I've known men you could sit with by the fireplace after dinner and just listen to the way he speaks and hear the gentleness in his way of speaking and the carefulness.
I've known men who think, oh, a woman. I like to take care of her. Not in a way that he thinks he is superior and has control, but in a way that he understands a woman is a different sort of person than he is and precious because of that, vulnerable in certain ways because of that, in ways he isn't, although he might be vulnerable in other ways because of his stuff he has, and that he treasures what a woman has. And so he thinks, if only I could be close to her and feel what she feels and see the world as she sees it, how much richer my life would be. And so because of that, he thinks, a woman, I can really respect her and love her for who she really is.
I know a man who'll say, I want to take care of you. Because he means he wants to use you for a while. And while he's using you so you don't notice what he's doing, he'll treat you as if you were a new car. Before before he decides to trade you in.
I've known men like that too, Diana. But not all men are necessarily the same. Sometimes you can hear the whole man in just his voice. How deep it is, or how frightened, where it stops to think, or how complex and supple and sure it is.
You can hear the strength in it, and you can know that you're safe.
The male is a biological accident, the product of a damaged gene, an incomplete female, a half-dead lump of flesh trapped in a twilight zone somewhere between apes and humans, always looking obsessively for some woman,
Okay, maybe that's a little
any
extreme.
woman, because he thinks that if he can make a connection with a woman, that it will make him a whole human being. But it won't. It never will. Boy babies should be flushed down the toilet at birth.
I know how you feel, Diana.
I have felt that way myself sometimes.
But still, this man who doesn't even know us, who owes us nothing, doesn't know what he risks by offering us a place to stay. There are places in the world where refugees are taken in out of generosity. And often these are men who do the taking in. Because people have the capacity for goodness. And there can be a world where people are good to one another. Where men are good to women. And there's not a man's history or a separate woman's history, but a human history. Where we're all together and support one another. Nurture one another. Honor one another's differences. And work together in common justice. Reconciling our differences in peaceful conversation. Not trying to obliterate those who are not as we are, but learning to understand. Learning to take deep pleasure in the enormous variety of creatures.
Oh, Nikos, you found us.
Leo, why did you run away from us?
What?
We were waiting for you at the church.
You can't force us to marry you, Nikos.
Force you? We thought you were coming.
Well, why should we come?
Because we were getting married.
We never agreed to marry you.
We have a prenuptial agreement, Lydia.
We have a deal.
We never had a deal with you, Constantine.
Your father made a deal with my father before you were born, Thyana. You are engaged to me, and I am going to marry you.
This is from the Dark Ages.
Well, if there was some
There was
misunderstanding.
no misunderstanding. We are not marrying.
There's a contract involved here.
My brothers and I, we've counted on this all our lives. And plus, I thought it'd be kind of neat. A big wedding, 50 brides, and 50 grooms. A real event.
And we never agreed to release you from your promise.
Why not?
Because I am a traditional man, Thyana. I want a traditional wedding, a traditional wife. That's the way it is.
It's a different world now, Constantine. You can't just force someone to marry you because there's been some sort of family agreement.
What do you think? You think you live in a world nowadays where you can throw out a promise just because you don't feel like keeping it. Just because, drugs are rife? Gambling is legal, medicine is euthanasia, birth is abortion, homosexuality is the norm, and pornography is piped into everybody's home on the internet, and now you think you can do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it, no matter what the law might say. I don't accept that. You know, sometimes I like to lie awake at night with my arm around someone and know that she is there for me. Know that this gives her pleasure. My arm around her, her back to me, my stomach pressed against her back, my face buried in her hair, one hand on her stomach, feeling at peace. Well, that's my plan, to have that. I'll have my bride. If I have to have her arms tied around her back and dragged to me, I'll have her back. What is it you women want? You want to be strung up with hoods and gags and blindfolds, stretched out on a board with weights on your chest. You want me to sew your legs to the bed and pour gasoline on you and light you on fire? Is that what I have to do to keep you?
Lydia, isn't this your wedding dress?
Yes.
It seems you were ready to get
The
married.
future is going to happen, Thina, whether you like it or not. You say you don't want to be taken against your will. People are taken against their will every day. Don't you want tomorrow to come? Don't you want to live in the future? Never mind. You can't stop the clock. Tomorrow will take today by force, whether you like it or not. Time itself is an act of rape. Life is rape. Nobody asks to be born. Nobody asks to die. We are all taken by force, all of us, all the time. You make the best of it. You do what you have to do.
We have an uncle here, Constantine. He's gonna take care of us.
I am an American now, Olympia. I am not afraid of your uncle. Do you watch television? Do you see what happens when Americans want something?
Excuse me. I am here. This is my home. And you would be the cousins of these young women.
We're engaged to be married.
I understand the women are no longer interested.
We are not here to negotiate.
That's a forthright position. I'd like to know where I stand when I deal with a man. But before we talk, let me welcome you properly. Why don't you come into the house with me and have a glass of something? What's your favorite cigar? Do you like a Cuban? A Vegas Robena? Partagas? Is it
Constantine.
Constantine? And you are? And Nikos. Come with me. We'll have a glass of something and have a smoke. And get things sorted out.
Well, actually, I like that.
Excuse us, ladies. Come with me.
That bastard! What did I tell you?
He's gonna solve it peacefully.
because I wouldn't mind having the ribbon. I didn't take any yet, but I wanted to know if you wanted it or not because I have this collection of Barbies and Kens, and this ribbon would go with the ensemble so perfectly. The ensemble that I have, they are all over together with their hands up in the air because they are doing the firewalking ceremony. And Barbie has her pink feather boa with her lime green outfit with the flowers at the waist, the gold bow on the bodice. And Ken, he's doing the lambada. So of course they all have Mai Tais, and they're just having a wonderful time in the convertibles parked nearby so they can go off and see the sunset whenever they want to. And when people come and see my collection, they just say, wow, because they can't believe I've just done it. But if that's who you are, you should just be who you are. Whatever that is, just do who you are. Because that's why we're here. If it's you, it can't be wrong. Some people like to be taken forcibly. If they like it, then that's okay. And if not, then not. I myself happen to like it. To have someone grab me and hold me down, knowing that they have to have me no matter what. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Everyone should be free to choose for themselves.
Plus, some of these things are nice. Can we keep them?
No, Olympia. Not if you aren't getting married.
Maybe we should think about it. You know, some people go on honeymoons too. Look, they go to places where there are hammocks and white sand, and people hold them by the waist, and they lift them up out of the water, splashing and laughing, and they dive underwater without the tops of their swimsuits, and they drink things through straws, and they listen to the waves, and how they make love in the afternoons. And even like Giuliano says, to be submissive, because to me, submission is about giving up your mind, your body, and your emotions, and everything to someone who can handle all the responsibilities that go with that. I mean, I myself enjoy the freedom that submission gives me. I like to be tickled and tortured, and I like to scream and feel helpless and be totally controlled and see how good that makes someone else feel. It is for me the most natural high. It's so much better than taking drugs. You can just relax and enjoy yourself and feel alive and free inside.
I think we're losing the point. Like, shouldn't we be leaving? You don't think they'll follow us wherever we go?
I had a man once. I was walking along the Appia Antica and he came along on his motor scooter and offered me a ride. A skinny, ugly fellow with dark hair and big ears and skin so sleek and smooth. I wanted to put my hands on it. So I got on the back of his motor scooter and 10 minutes later we were in bed together at his mother's house. And we married and we had our boys. All is life. You were to give the gift of labor to me and to our children. He died of a heart attack while he was out among the trees harvesting the olives, and if he came along now, I would get on that scooter again just like the first time.
my heart and bewitched me. Bewitched me.
Look, we have more presents. Are these things for you girls?
We're not accepting gifts.
Not accepting gifts. Never heard of such a thing. Oh, Leo, these girls. I suppose they're nervous before the wedding?
We are not nervous. It's like Diana says, we don't want wedding presents yet.
Oh, darling, don't say that. There are very few occasions when people give you things, and things are good.
A bottle of champagne, good food.
A handsome man, a sunny day, life's pleasures. We can't have too many, really.
When you are young, you think nothing of it. But the older you get, the more you think, oh God, let me have more pleasures.
Don't take me away from the blessed earth in all its joys. A swim in the afternoon. Sex. A man with a nice nose. A good pair of shoulders. Sky blue eyes. Or chocolate brown eyes.
Who are you?
House guests, dear. Guests of the Arrow, Eleanor and Leo. And you're the brides?
No.
But we're still sort of thinking about it.
How exciting for Pierre to have a wedding dress. To me, it just makes for the perfect weekend.
I always say, you need to embrace life.
You need to let it through every pore.
We come this way but once, this brief time on earth. We need to suck it in.
Throw yourself into life.
Put all your pain and fear inside a garbage can and attach it to a yellow balloon filled with helium and let it go. Love touches. Love fondles. Love listens to one's own needs.
What is it with you Italian guys? You spout this kind of bullshit and all you're ever really thinking is, if I keep up this kind of chatter for long enough, can I pinch a woman's butt?
Isn't that the truth? And if you smile or simply return a look, with a look, you find you've sealed your fate. You've fallen into life way over your head and nothing's held back like a Roman fountain all splash and burble. And you find yourself carried off, even a walk through a crowd. You're in constant contact with all sorts of elbows and knees and soles and buttocks, touching and rubbing everything in another minute. We'll all be naked. I just find everything so shocking in Italy, and I'm not a Puritan. I mean, of course I am a Puritan, but that's what I love about Italy. Because here, I'm not a Puritan. I'm alive. I love life. I take it in. It's tomatoes, it's sunshine,
It's olive oil.
it's paintings, it's men.
Everything is as though a giant's mother was squashing you to her breast.
In Italy, to go out, is to come home.
I'd like to take it in. You know, I wouldn't mind like going swimming even. Plus guys. I don't have a problem with guys.
I don't have a problem with guys either. But this isn't about sunshine and olive oil. This is about men hauling you off with their cake.
Still, you remind me of my father. So kind and gentle, so full of enthusiasm.
I knew a man once, so kind and generous. I was a boy. I was on a train going to Brindisi, and he said, I'm going to marry you. He asked me how far I was going. To Rome, I said. No, no, he said. You can't get off so soon. You must come with me to Bologna. He wouldn't hear of my getting off in Rome, or he would too, and meet my family. He gave me a pocket watch and a silk scarf, a little statue of a saint he had picked up in Morocco. He quoted Dante to me and sang bits of Dante and Puccini. He was trying everything he knew to make me laugh and enjoy myself. But finally, he was so insistent that I grew frightened of him. He never touched me, but he made me promise finally that I would come to Bologna in 2 weeks' time after I had seen my family. I promised him. I promised him because I thought he would not let me get off the train unless I promised. He gave me his address, which of course I threw away, and I gave a false address to him. And when I got off the train, I saw that he was weeping. And I've often thought, how, well, maybe he really did love me. Maybe that was my chance and I ran away from it because I didn't know it at the time.
I think for me, there's nothing quite like it. When you know a person is attracted to you, when you look into his eyes, and you see your own reflection through the tears of joy in his eyes, as you've always wanted to see yourself and never have since you were a child. Just sharing the daily things with another person, knowing I can count on him. Then I know he loves me all the time, hugging me all day and just treating me as though I were precious.
You're a twit.
I am not.
I'll tell you something, Olivia. You are the kind of person that ends up at the bottom of a ravine somewhere with your underpants. Over your head, I am trying to save your neck here, and you don't even get it.
What did I say wrong?
Do you think I like feeling this way? Do you think it feels good to feel bad all the time? Do you think I would rather be a nice, happy, well-adjusted seeming person who can just take it as it comes and like it? But I can't just not be honest. Do you think that makes me happy? To spend my entire life, the only life that I am going to have, feeling angry.
Come, Leo. Let's leave them alone.
I'm sorry for the way Constantine seemed a little rude. Well, I shouldn't put it all on him. I'm sorry for the way that we've behaved.
Well, thank you for saying so, Nikos.
I thought I've always liked you, Lydia. Seeing you with your sisters, sometimes in the summers when both our families would get together at the beach, I thought you were fun and funny and really good at volleyball.
Volleyball.
Which I thought showed you have a natural grace and beauty and a lot of energy.
Oh.
And it's not that I thought I fell in love with you at the time, or that I've been like a stalker in the background all these years.
Oh, I never
But really, over the years, I've thought back from time to time how good it felt just to be around you.
Oh.
And so I thought, well, maybe this is an okay way to have a marriage.
A marriage?
To start out not in a romantic way, but as a friendship. Because I admire you. And I thought perhaps this might grow into something deeper and longer lasting.
Oh.
But maybe this isn't the thing you want. And really, I don't want to force myself on you. You should be free to choose. I mean, obviously.
Thank you.
Although I think I should say, what began as a friendship for me word distant, even an intense regard, has grown into a passion already.
A passion?
I don't know how or where it began or even when, but the more I felt this admiration and, well, pleasure in it,
Pleasure.
seeing you become the person that you are. I think a thoughtful person, and smart, and it seems to me funny and warm.
Funny?
And passionate. I mean about the things I heard you talk about at school, seeing a movie, or playing the piano. I saw you one night at a cafe by the harbor drinking almond nectar, and I saw that happiness made you raucous. And I myself don't want to have a relationship that's cool or distant. I want a love really that's all-consuming, that consumes my whole life.
Your whole life.
And the longer the sense of you has lived with me, the more it has grown into a longing for you. So I wish you consider maybe not marriage, because it's true you hardly know me, but a kind of courtship,
A courtship?
or maybe you just, I don't know, go sailing with me or see a movie.
Gee, Nicholas. You seem to talk a lot.
Oh, I talk too much. I'm sorry.
Sometimes it seems to me men get all caught up in what they're saying that they forget to take a moment and look around and see what effects they're having on other people.
That's true.
They get on a roll.
I do that sometimes. I wish I did. But I get started on a sentence and that leads to another sentence. And the first thing I know, I'm just trying to work it through. The logic of it. Follow it through to the end, because I think if I stop or if I don't get through to the end before someone interrupts me, they won't understand what I'm saying. And what I'm saying isn't necessarily wrong. It might be, but not necessarily. And if it is, I'll be glad to be corrected or change my mind. But if I get stopped along the way, I get confused. I don't remember where I was or how to get back to the end of what I was saying.
I understand.
And sometimes, I think I scare people because of it. And they think I'm so, like, determined, just barging ahead, not really a sensitive person. Whereas in truth, I am.
I know. Do you know about drinks?
Oh, I have dreams.
Yeah, but do you know what they mean?
I don't know. Maybe.
I had this dream. I was going to the wedding of these old friends of mine, and part of the wedding, a sort of event, was this enormous pond they had built. And I was late getting to the wedding, so I had someone airlift me in, and I dove into the pond, but when I landed in the water, the walls of the pond collapsed, and it drained out, and 1,500 fish died, and everyone was looking for survivors, but I had to get Yeltsin to the Museum of Art, because I had to get to the gym. And so when I took it to one of the exhibits, he turned to my mother and said, "Wow, look at that Julian Schnabel bridge." And there it was, an enormous sterling silver bridge designed by Julian Schnabel. So I walked my mother into the water to say goodbye to her, and then this immense 25-story-high tidal wave came crashing over me and threw me into the middle of the ocean, and I was completely alone. Until I realized I had my cell phone tucked in my undies. So I called Olympia, and she said, "Oh, perfect, I'll send Chopin," which is the name of her dog. "I'll send Chopin over, and you can take him for a walk and park the car on 8th Avenue." What do you think about that?
I think things happen so suddenly sometimes.
Sometimes people don't want to fall in love. Because when you fall in love with someone, it's too late to set conditions. You can't say, "I'll love you if you do this," or "I'll love you if you change that," because you can't help yourself. And then you have to live with whoever it is you fall in love with, however they are, and just put up with the difficulties you've made for yourself, because true love has no conditions. That's why it's so awful to fall in love.
What is it you'd like to do with me?
I'd like to kiss you.
Kiss you? But I don't even know you.
Well, if you kiss me, then you know me. Oh. Oh, God. God damn it! Oh, God damn it! God damn it!
God damn it. This is how it is.
Yes, this is how it is. God damn it! When I was a boy, I thought I had it made. My coach said to me, "You could be good."
Damn good.
And I had instincts. I could fly.
I could hit the ball.
I could run.
I could run.
My dad played football.
My dad played football.
Everybody told me you're just a jerk. Just macho stuff, big man bullshit.
Bullshit.
Until I got my instincts are wrong. My instincts are all wrong. I thought girls were like this, but they didn't. So I was disguised.
Big man.
Minded all the bullshit. Pretty soon I could hit. I could catch. I was slowing down.
I was slowing down. You should have gone to your dad. You think no one would understand, but you can talk about these things to other men.
No one will understand.
Because these men, they understand. Because this is what it is to be a man.
No one will understand.
Men know about these things because they have gone through them. They remember. They know the pain.
They know
don't
the
want to
pain.
talk about it. They try to hide it. But if you open up to them, they'll open up right back.
They'll open up right back. I said to my dad, I want to do this. This is me. I felt so much shame.
Girls are socialized and they want a man to be older. Take charge, have status, have money, while men play hard to get. And boys are taught to feel stupid, feel inferior.
Is that what you
not
mean?
as smart as
Your
girls.
friends out there, they're doing it. They like it. Just get in there. Don't be afraid.
Then hormones happen. A boy wants a girl. She plays hard to get. So a boy learns to talk big, develop a lie, take over it, hit on women, not take the answer no. Look for younger women.
You
Go.
can't get her
Status
You
job.
get hurt. Doesn't matter. You pick yourself up and get on with this.
How do the women handle men like this? They get more hostile, more aloof. They wear high heels. They
Because
die.
you are. I never
They
did
hate
belong.
themselves.
It was never
They
for me.
love men.
The league was
Men
never
hate
for
them.
me.
It's a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle. So fuck these women. Fuck these women. Fuck. Ah! 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 People think it's hard to be a woman. But it's not easy to be a man. The expectations people have that a man should be a civilized person. And of course, I think everyone should be civilized. Men and women both. But when push comes to shove, say you have some Bad people who are invading your country, raping your own wives and daughters, and now we see. This happens all the time, all over the world, and then a person wants a man who can defend his home. Now, you can say yes. It was men who started this! Huh? There's no such thing as good guys and bad guys, only guys, and they kill people. But if you are a man who doesn't want to be a bad guy and you try not to be a bad guy, it doesn't matter. Because even if it is possible to be good, and you are good, when push comes to shove and people need defending, then no one wants a good guy anymore. Then they want a man who can fuck someone up. Who can go to his target like a bullet burst off us, his blood hot, howling up the big rage in his heart. Screaming with every urge to vomit the ground, moving beneath his feet, the earth alive with pounding the cry, hammering in his heart like takedown motors turned loose with no brakes to hold down. This noxious world. And then when it's over, suddenly, when this impulse isn't called for any longer, a man is expected to put it away. Carry on with life as though he didn't have such impulses, or to know that if he does, he is a despicable person. And so it may be that when a man turns this violence on a woman, in her bedroom or in the midst of war, slamming her down, hitting her, he should be esteemed for this. For informing her about what it is that civilization truly contains. The impulse to hurt side by side with the gentleness, the use of force, as well as tenderness, the presence of coercion and necessity, because it has just been a luxury for her. Really? Not have to act on this impulse or even feel it, to let a man do it for her so that she can stand aside and deplore it. Whereas in reality, it is an inexplicable part of the civilization in which she lives, on which she depends. That provides her a long life, longer usually than her husband. And food and clothes. And dining out in restaurants. And going on vacations to the ocean's side. So when a man turns this violence on a woman, he's showing her a different sort of civilized behavior. Really? One that she should know and feel as intimately as he does, to know the truth of how it is to live on earth, to know that this is part not just of him, but also of her life, not go through life denying and pretending that it belongs to another. No, rather knowing this as her own. Feeling it as her own, feeling it as a part of life as intense as love, as lovely in its way, as kindness. Because to know this pain is to know the whole of life before we die, and not just some pretty piece of it. No. To know who we are. Both of us, together. This is a gift that a man can give to a woman.
Let's put it here. Over here.
Does it have candles?
Candles? No, dear, no. Usually it has a little bride and groom on top. This time we need 50 little brides and 50 little grooms, and they'll be all in different tiers, and it'll be like a huge party, like carnival.
I would like candles.
Candles. You want candles? Yes, of course, love. Think nothing of it. We'll have candles if you want them.
We don't want a cake. What are you doing, Olympia? Helping with this cake?
Someone ordered a cake. It was delivered to the house. I thought there were conversations to be had.
What is going on?
Things are moving awfully fast.
I ordered the cake. Thank you, Eleanor.
Anytime, dear. I'm just going to get some candles for the cake.
So you gave in to them, didn't you?
I thought I might be able to strike an accommodation with your cousins.
An accommodation?
The world I come from, it's not always all or nothing. The men learn to compromise all the time. After all, we have to go on living in the same world together.
You wake up every morning and say, who can I compromise with today? Sure,
It seemed to me that this young man, Nikos, was not such a bad fellow after all.
They're all the same, just different manners.
And I thought it could be that there would be one or two others like Nikos. And if one were to find them, there might be some room to negotiate.
To negotiate.
See whether there might be one or two natural alliances.
I'd like to love the person that I marry.
We all do it, to be sure. And sometimes we do it first. Sometimes it lasts a little bit.
I've known people love one another all their lives.
I do too. And yet it's very rare. For the rest of us, we make do.
Maybe some of us don't want to be married at all.
I thought that could be an option too. And yet for some of you, having a family is something you might long for as much as I do. And being close to another human being for all your lives and the children that you have together. Coming through pleasures and pain over the years that bring you closer together. Closer to knowing the deepest truth of life, that life is nothing but an experience that we share with others. And if we want our experience of life to be deep and passionate, to have a sense of its unfolding over many years, to be in touch with the whole of it as we grow old, a lifelong marriage some of us will welcome.
What are you saying?
It seemed to me that you might say to these fellows, look, the deal as a whole is no good, but we'll take 50% or 10%.
What?
Of the 50 of you young women, I felt sure there must be some of you who still wish to be married to these young men. And that was the accommodation I tried to arrange.
Take 50%. Take 10%. What is this? We'll make some package deal?
Is Nikos a part of this?
And what about Constantine? Is he a part of this deal? Am I a part of this deal or not?
We didn't get that far.
Didn't get that far. How long does it take to get that far? These men think they can do whatever they want.
I'm not afraid of men, Diana. In fact, I kind of like them.
So?
Maybe you think I shouldn't play their game, but I think I'm not a helpless victim. When I put on a short skirt and paint my toenails and dye my hair, I don't think I'm a twit. I think men know what I'm doing and they think it's fun, and I think it's fun too. And I think we're equal in the game we play. I wouldn't mind some sort of negotiation.
We reject your deal. You can tell these men we don't accept it. What we would accept is, if these men like, they can come to us one by one and beg each of us to marry them. Give us time to think about it. Let us consider and reconsider, postpone the wedding day. Let us think about it when we are on our own ground, when we are strong and they are weak. Let us come to them freely one by one and say whether or not we want to marry them. Otherwise, there is nothing to be said.
We'll accept.
Nothing.
Diana.
I speak for all of us.
I'm sorry to tell you what I had been saying. This is only the accommodation I was trying to work out. In fact, Constantine won't have it either, and he speaks for all your cousins. Your cousins will marry you whether you want to marry them or not. None of you has a choice.
And Nikos. What did Nikos have to say?
He let his brother speak for him.
Oh. So then what I just said?
Yes. Well, this is why we came to you. Thank God we were lucky enough to come here. Thank God we found you.
I wish, in fact, you had found someone else. Because I can't protect you. I can't put my home at risk, my home and my family. My nephew. The daughters of my brother. I can't do it. I'm sorry. For me, that was never an option. The wedding will take place today. The arrangements have been made.
How am I supposed to marry them? I mean, this is no different than it would be if we were lying in our beds and soldiers came to the door and took whoever it was they wanted. I'm not gonna do this.
What else can you do? What else can you do? nothing except to take care of yourself. We have no country. We have become our own country now where we make the law ourselves.
Right.
And when these men take us to bed on our wedding night, these men who left us no alternative, these men who force themselves upon us, we will meet force with force and we will kill them one by one.
What? Kill them? Kill them? I can't kill them. Are you crazy?
You could kill them if they were soldiers coming through your bedroom door.
Of course I would. To kill them?
We can't kill them. What choice did they give you? But to stop them, the only way they will ever be stopped, all these men understand, is force.
But to kill them? I mean, at least we don't have to kill them all. Maybe some of them are good.
None of them are good.
How can you say that?
Here's if you can tell. Not one of them objected to Constantine. Not one of them stood up and said, "No, Constantine, let's take this deal. Or at least let's negotiate. Let's talk to these sisters and see if one or two of them wants to marry us. Let those go free who do not want to marry. Take the risk that some of us will be rejected." No. No one stood up against him. All his brothers are his silent partners. Would you ever want to be with a person who just gives in like this? Would you ever feel safe with a person as weak as this?
No.
They have made their decision. Now the only question is, will you defend yourself and defend your sisters?
Lydia? Lydia?
Yes, Olympia!
Yes.
We have a pact then. Not one groom lives through his wedding night. Not one. Are we agreed?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to help you girls get dressed for the wedding.
As an unperfect actor on the stage, who with his fear is placed beside his part, or some fierce thing replete with too much rage, whose strength's abundance weakens his own heart. So I, for fear of trust, forget to say the perfect ceremony of love's rite, and in mine own love's strength seem to decay, or charged with burden of mine own love's might. Let my books be then the eloquence and dumb presagers of my spoken breast. Plead for love, look for recompense, and have more tongue than that more hath more expressed. Learn to read what silence love hath writ, to hear with eyes belongs to love's fine wit.
Sometimes I feel like I'm standing on 1,000 dinner plates on the side of a muddy hill, and my only job is to keep from sliding down the hill.
Nothing seems to be working out. I was hoping for a wedding dress from Monique Lullier, but back home in Greece, all the farms know me as a loser. Not even a bare wing. And I've been planning all my life for most of it. There's something with little spaghetti straps, some lace right on the bodice, little lace flowers right where the straps join the bodice. And people say sometimes you have to settle. I don't want to settle. I don't see why I have to settle. I don't see why at least on my wedding day I can't have things exactly the way I want.
Never mind, dear. You're going to love the way you look by the
dispiace, ma...
Sì, sì, lascia me.
Piano, you should have stopped this!
What could I have done?
Piano! Lydia! Lydia, who is that with you?
This is Nikos. My husband.
Your husband?
Yes.
You didn't kill him?
I love him.
You broke your word?
I couldn't do it.
We all agreed what we were going to do.
I love him, Diana.
You love him?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
You go behind our backs. You break your promise, you betray your sisters, and you're sorry! And any civilized society would be put on trial and hanged, probably, or electrocuted!
Now, let's just stop where we are.
We're not finished here.
Let's just slow things down here. Everyone deserves a fair trial after all.
Okay. Right. Right, okay, we'll put Lydia on trial and we'll be the jury.
You'll be the jury.
And I will be the judge.
The judge?
You?
Yes. Who else? You want to put this in the hands of some judge chosen by the business associates of your brother? I don't think so. I will be the judge. Is that okay with you?
Yes. Good. I agree to that.
I agree to that too. All right then. Betrayal is the charge.
What Lydia did in any other country would be considered treason.
I love him. I have nothing more to say. Olympia, how could you kill someone? You're just a girl.
I was confused.
How could you be confused?
I thought you said it was a good idea, Lydia. Remember you said you agreed?
I had to. The way Diana put it. But if we lived in a world where it was not possible for me to love another person, then I don't want to live.
All this talk of love. In the real world, if there is no justice, there can be no love. Because there can be no love that is not freely offered, and it cannot be free. Unless every person has equal standing. First comes justice. If there is no justice, then those who are being taken advantage of have every right to take their oppressors, take those who stand in their way and drive them across the fields like frightened horses, to set fire to their houses, to ruin everything that comes to hand, to hurl their corpses into wells. Where once there were houses to leave rubble, smoldering wood piles, shattered stones, empty streets, and silence. No living thing, no bird, no dog, no animal, no children, not one stone left standing on another, rather a wilderness of stones, and see if finally then a lesson has been learned. Because there are times when this is justified. There are times, though you may not like it, when this is all that a human being may rightly do. And to shrink from it is to be less than human.
You know, everything you say might be right, Diana. But I have to ask myself, if it is, then why don't I feel good about it? I have to somehow go on my good instincts, because sometimes you can convince yourself in your mind about the rightness of a thing. And you try to find fault in your reasoning, but you can't. Because no matter how you turn it over in your mind, it comes out right. And so you think, I know it's right, but I don't think it is, or I think it's right, but I know it isn't. And you can just end up feeling like you're just a moron, or some sort of deficient sort of thing. But really,
say. You women did a dreadful thing when you killed these men. What could be worse than to take another's life? And yet, you came to us, to my family and to me to help you, and we failed you. We share the blame with you. What else could you have done? You women made your own laws because you had no others to protect you. This was your social contract. And Lydia, in betrayal of that pact, imperiled all of you. I understand what you say. And yet, you can't condemn your sister no matter what. She chose love. She reached out, she found another person, and she embraced him. She couldn't know what she did, whether all the hopes of her childhood for true love and tenderness, for a soulmate, for all her life, were destined for disillusione. Still, she reached out. And if we cannot embrace another, what hope do we have of life? What hope is there to survive at all? This is why love trumps all. Love is the highest law. It can be bound by no other. Love of another human being, man or woman, it cannot be wrong. Does this mean every woman must be married? Not at all. Sometimes a woman might want another woman. Sometimes a man prefers a man, but to love, this cannot be wrong. So Lydia, she cannot be condemned, and that's the end of it. As for you, there will be no punishment for you either. Even though you may have done wrong, there will be no justice. For the sake of healing, for life to go on, there would be no justice. Now, Piero, it will be your job to keep all this out of the hands of courts and judges. That much you can do. And now, you girls, alone in the world, what will you do? I have to say, I wish you'd stay on here with me. I would take you in and care for you as my own daughters. That would make me happy. I like a strong woman. Like I like a woman who sticks with her sister. You'll see, one day you'll find a good man. Or not. A woman doesn't always need a man. I myself, I no longer need a man. Except, of course, my son Piero, who stays with me forever. And Juliana, who takes such good care of me. For we all live together and come to embrace the splendid variety of life on earth. Good and bad, sweet and sour, take it for what it is. The glory of life. This is why at weddings, everybody cries. Out of happiness and sorrow, regret and hope combined, because in the end, of all human qualities, the greatest is sympathy.
For clouds even,
For snow,
for the meadows,
for bugs,
for the banks
for
of
rotten
ditches,
wood,
stone
for wet
stockings,
birds'
buttons,
nests, hummingbirds,
prisms,
jasmine,
orange flower water,
lessons for the flute,
the quill pen,
a red umbrella,
some faded thing,
handkerchiefs made of lawn,
of cambric,
of Irish linen,
of Chinese silk,
dog's
the
blood,
dung beetle,
goat
the
dung.
mouse cut in two,
In spring, the dawn.
in winter the early mornings,
In summer, the
the
nights.
burning firewood,
In autumn, the evenings.
the piles of white ash,
Spring water welling up.
the ground white with frost,
Piano
the hum of the
virtuosos.
insects, the human
Orchestras.
voice, the pear tree,
The sunlight you see in water as you pour it from a pitcher into a bowl.
the earth it Thank you.